Police are saying that the man who was arrested was in his late 20s. He's now in police custody. He's been arrested on suspicion of carrying out a terror attack, but police say he's not cooperating with them. He's not answering their questions. Now, local media seem to think they know a little more about this man than police are at this stage letting on. They say he is not from London, but that he comes from a region of the UK known as the Midlands, which is in the centre of the UK. This local media report saying he's possibly from Birmingham. Now, this morning there had been some speculation that the man was already known to police, but police in their briefing a few hours ago told us that he wasn't on any terror watch list and he wasn't known to security services. But it is possible, local media says, that while he may not have been known to the anti-terror police, he may well have been known to the local police in the Midlands area. So that's the picture we're starting to build up. Of course, as I said, he's not cooperating with police, but police are now trying to work out who this man is and perhaps what motivation he may have had for the incident that happened here a couple of hours ago. They'll be looking into his mental health status, but they'll also be looking into his background. Who are his friends? Who are his family? Who does he mix with in the community? And those are all clues that will bring together perhaps a clearer picture for police here.
He was getting pretty fast in my opinion. You know, I think it's a 20 miles per hour zone. He was getting at maybe 40 to 50 miles per hour, maybe more. And he's driven into the bollard right outside of Houses of Parliament. In my opinion, it was deliberate.
So a very serious incident in Westminster, Sarah. Of course, it's not the first time that this area has been the centre of a terrorist attack, and clearly police are taking no chances.
That's exactly right, Shuli. We just heard from a witness there saying that he believes that the driver deliberately drove into the Houses of Parliament. But I can give you a better idea of what happened. We're standing basically at ground zero where it really did happen. Now, you can see behind me here an intersection. The car was driving along behind me here as this white car that's just gone past us is. But instead of going past us, he swerved, went onto the wrong side of the road where those police are, and went down across a couple of lanes there. At this intersection, he crashed into a number of cyclists before driving on and gathering speed and running into the barriers, the concrete and steel bollards that are outside the Houses of Parliament just behind me here. Now, this all happened at around 7:30 in the morning. That witness there saying he felt it was a deliberate act rather than an accidental act. We're also hearing from witnesses that the car was going somewhere, possibly around 60 to 80 kilometres an hour, which is well exceeding the speed limit here. And on top of that, we also understand that the car started smoking as soon as it did hit the concrete bollards. But as you can imagine, surely this is one of the most heavily guarded buildings in the country, and therefore police were very quickly around that car, and this man was arrested and taken off to the police station. It's also worth pointing out that in the last hour, security officials have been meeting with the government. They've been holding an emergency security meeting and they'll be discussing how to go forward here. I'm sure police are sharing intelligence with them and also trying to assess whether there is a further risk to the public here in the UK. Police are saying at this stage they don't think there is and that there's probably no need to raise the terror risk level, but that's something that certainly will be being discussed at that meeting.